Thor and the Avengers are flying around New York and they get to their headquarters. Iron Man senses a spike in energy around Kang the Conqueror. Thor tries to question him, but Kang is eerily warning them that he's going to be free. Suddenly, everyone freezes in time except for Kang, and a bright portal opens up where three of his kind come to speak to him. They warn him that his timeline has become dangerous. The Council of Kangs warns that these Avengers can threaten all the timelines if they grow stronger. He's told to deal with the Avengers as they have in their own timelines. He's given his armor, and suddenly attacks the Avengers as he gets free. Captain America calls for the Avengers to assemble while they go to confront Kang, but he dips. Iron Man senses a security breach in Stark Industries, and it appears that Kang is activating the arc reactor. Thor attacks, but Kang has raised an energy barrier that blocks off all their attacks. He dodges Black Panther, as well as Hawkeye, and continues to dominate until they all gang up on him. They try to stop the arc reactor, which has turned into a time machine, but they all vanish, and Iron Man initiates a new Avengers protocol before vanishing. Jarvis initiates the protocol which selects chosen recruits across the world. Spider-Man is swinging across the city having lunch when he suddenly finds a bunch of glows across the cities, as well as an attack on New York. A bunch of ninjas attack, but Iron Fist stops them and deals with them. Luke Cage watches along without helping, and says that he should get paid if he wants to help. In the end, he decides to help as they wonder where the Avengers went. War Machine gets knocked from the sky as he takes on a robot from the future. Before he's killed, the Thing steps in and saves his life. They don't know what to do or what is going on, and ask where the Avengers went. The rest of the Fantastic Four are missing as well. Meanwhile, Spider-Man is swinging away from a dinosaur until he finally stops it. Spider-Man starts to panic when another dino attacks, then another. Suddenly, Wolverine arrives at the scene to prove that he is the ultimate predator, slaughtering them all with ease. After saving Spider-Man, Iron Man's hologram appears to all the heroes telling them that they're dead, and this is an emergency message to reach them. Each of them is a proven hero and is now part of the Avengers. We're now waiting on Deadpool to become part of the Avengers as well. The world is depending on them, and they must save it. They all unite at Stark Tower, and they all wonder why time is getting messed up. Jarvis tells Spider-Man that Kang is the one responsible, and they all must unite to stop him. The new team confronts Kang, and they walk in arrogantly before Luke is blasted away. Thing gets blasted next as a fight breaks out, but he quickly owns them with ease. Wolverine rushes in, but Kang turns all their attacks on each other. Nothing seems to be working on him as Kang blasts Luke back to the streets, followed by the rest of them. Spidey saves Wolverine and escapes, but they start to argue with each other. Back at the tower, they find that it is being replaced. Kang is bringing his future here with his army and weapons. Spider-Man rallies the team and tells them that the Avengers did it before, and they can do it. He has an idea in mind, but he needs them to get Kang out of the building. War Machine does as instructed and gets him out. Wolverine asks Thing to launch him into the air so he can take him down. It's clobberin' time. As they handle him, Spider-Man gets to the reactor to try and shut him down. Kang's technology is from the 40th century, and Jarvis can't crack it. The heroes are still fighting, but the tide starts to turn. Spider-Man decides that he will use his spider sense to try and figure it out, and he is able to stop the reactor from altering time. Kang kicks the team's ass but stops when he notices that time is being brought back to its original form. He teleports back inside to stop Spider-Man, but the Avengers are back to help, and Spider-Man finally sends him back where he came from. Finally, the new team meets the Avengers as they've won. In the end, Iron Man enlists Spider-Man as an official Avenger, and we will see them again when they're needed. After a long time, Iron Man meets Captain America. He's worried about the legacy of the Avengers after everything they faced. Suddenly, the Earth starts acting up as a bunch of meteors fly around. One lands by the Stark Tower, where Terrax warns them of the coming Galactus. Iron Man rushes in, and he gets blasted across the city. The rest of the Avengers attack, but still, they are no match. Terrax assembles a structural device and ignores the Avengers. Cap tells them that they need a plan against him. The same thing is happening across the world. 3 more heralds building the same machine. Suddenly, the rocks open up as a large spaceship arrives. Iron Man asks about Galactus, and Cap knows of him. Galactus is a space god that eats planets. This is it, the big bad villain. They're going to need everyone on this, and Cap is appointed leader. Jarvis puts out the call for every single hero they have. Every last one of them. The Avengers have assembled. Captain America gives a speech and gives everyone an assignment. They each go to a device to try and destroy them. Mr. Fantastic and his team get to the ship and try to infiltrate. Meanwhile, another team knocks Terrax down, and they gang up on him. War Machine fires toward him, but he is countered. The Winter Soldier fires at another henchman while Hulk and the heroes charge at him, but he easily beats them. Wolverine is trying to get another one with the help of the Thing, but it is unfazed. Some genius thought it would be a good idea for the Human Torch to go fight the water villain. The team assembles a device as Thor and Vision deal with another one. These beings are energy constructs. They are not alive, but they're still tough to beat. The main team enters Galactus, exactly as it sounds. He's so big that they fit inside his wires. They finally find him, and it is a being of pure energy that needs to replenish to survive. An idiot fires an energy shot toward him, and Galactus comes back even stronger. Back at Terrax, the team defends against him, and they gang up on him once again. Cap charges at him, and then they start taking down the device. The fire being beats a team but is crushed by Ant-Man. The Invisible Woman surrounds him with a force so he can burn himself out, but he blasts her open. Hulk comes in as he's weak and claps him. Finally, Winter Soldier destroys the device. Now, with the water being, Human Torch takes it, and surprisingly, wins. Fire beat water this time. Wasp goes inside her and blows her up, and then Hawkeye destroys that device. Now the last creature, Thor feeds it thunder and brings it to its knees while Vision destroys it. They blow up the last device as all of them go down, but this enrages Galactus. Everything starts to glow as Galactus starts to reassemble all the devices. The devices activate, and everything goes south. Galactus now begins to devour the planet. The heroes watch as he does it, but Captain Marvel tries to fight him, and actually manages to push him. Mr. Fantastic theorizes with Iron Man as they try to science their way out of this. Iron Man intends to send Galactus to a place called the Negative Zone, which is filled with antimatter, exactly what Galactus feeds on. As they nerd it out, the team gets massacred by Galactus, but Cap is calm. He can hear the thunder coming, and it does. Thor arrives in thunderous fashion and sends his hammer into Galactus. He delivers one badass speech and claims that he is an Avenger. This world is under his protection. Cap urges Iron Man to hurry, and things are about to get messy. They open up a portal while Galactus is weakened, and it begins to suck things through. Galactus is lifted into the air as well, just as Iron Man arrives at the scene. Finally, Galactus is kicked out of the universe, but a giant rift opens, and Galactus peeks through. Thor and Iron Man charge and combine an attack to finally kick him through for good, and the Earth is saved. The heroes all land and reunite. The good guys won. Galactus is now feeding on infinite antimatter in another universe. This is how the Avengers will be remembered. This was the culmination of Earth's mightiest heroes. Not only were the original Avengers here in this story, but everyone was. The Avengers, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four, Wolverine, and Spider-Man. Everyone was here to defend the Earth from the biggest villain, Galactus. With the movie Deadpool and Wolverine coming out, we hope that it somehow sets the stage for this story to come through. Will it bring us Wolverine into the MCU as well as Deadpool? Well, this brings us to the end of today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to get more videos like this one. Your support helps us grow. And tell me what you think about this story. Do you like superhero team-ups like that? How do you think Deadpool and Wolverine will enter the MCU? Let me know in the comments below. I read all of them. And if you're watching till now, thank you. I'll see you in another video soon.